Listen to the voice of your deeper part and not the fear that is trying to convince you that you need to or are obligated to move and act and create a life that isn't deeply true to you. I want to talk about in this video the importance right now of you prioritizing yourself and your inner connection and taking care of yourself instead of trying to overextend yourself and be everything for everybody else. Be the lover for everybody else, be the nurturer for everybody else, be the space holder for everybody else. Instead, I want you to focus on what brings you closer to the deepest parts of your soul and start acting even closer in resonance to those parts through the act of devotion, through the act of actively choosing yourself through your daily actions. The purpose that you're here to serve is unique and specific to you and what you're meant to experience. And the only person that can make it happen is you. So you have to discern what is helping and hindering you on your path to success. So let's talk about coming into resonance with the soul. Let's talk about how to hear the soul. Let's talk about loving yourself. Let's talk about getting rid of the bullshit that you need to get rid of to come into this next level of you, okay? So if at any point in this video this message supports you, please like and subscribe. Consider that supports my channel, especially liking it, and you can check out my other videos. I make a lot of videos on trauma and subconscious healing and healing belief systems that are holding you back or patterns holding you back, breaking free from generational trauma, past life trauma, soul trauma, really helping you align to the highest version of yourself through healing. And I am a trauma healing facilitator. I specialize in shadow work, hypnotherapy, parts work, somatic therapy, readings, psychic intuitive guidance, and really help you connect to the deeper parts of your soul and heal whatever is keeping you stuck, whatever is keeping you just in pain or old stories or bad relationship patterns, so that you can really come into the highest aspect of you. And I do that through my coaching programs. If you are interested, you can sign up for a free introductory call to share with me what you're dealing with, what you need help with. You can also read about my testimonials through the link below to see the other people that I have helped transform. This is for people who really are tired of feeling stuck. Maybe you've tried traditional therapy or other coaches and you haven't had that breakthrough you're looking for. You really are just tired of your old stories and beliefs and traumas, whether that be from childhood or right now or whatever, and you're ready to do the work to break out of those things. I've worked with about 4,000 people one-on-one over the past 5.5 years. I work in Sedona, Arizona, and have a big client base here. And so yeah, thank you for being here. And let's get into it. So you have to actively choose every single day to what you're moving towards, right? When you are moving towards yourself, right? When you're moving towards yourself, you're gonna feel that alignment, you're gonna feel love, you're gonna feel self-love, and you're gonna feel peace. You have a responsibility to move in your own best interests and move towards the things that reflect who you are. Your soul has a set of gifts and desires to experience, and you have certain callings that bring you closer to your soul. These are the external actions that you can take that get you closer to your soul. Meaning you find more of yourself through acting in your own best interest. You find more of yourself through following the voice of the soul and taking actions that align with that. This isn't to say that it's going to be easy to act in your best interest or follow what you want, because of the fears that block all of us from being the highest versions of ourselves. Now, we get to choose to heal and release those fears, or to continue to play into them, and our life will reflect that. Life reflects your willingness to listen to yourself. Life will feel as good as you listen to yourself. Life will feel as free as you are willing to listen to yourself. And it will feel as restrictive as you deny yourself. You push yourself down. you have to see the most loving way to show up for what you want. What is the most loving thing that you can do to get close to who you are? Does that mean you need to work on boundaries? Does that mean you need to go to bed earlier? Does that mean you need to invest in the stock market? Does that mean you need to go to the gym again? Does that mean all of those things? Once you can detach your identity from your family and the stories that you learned in childhood about who you are, what you're worth, what to expect, you can come into energetic sovereignty, because we are made up of the stories and roles that we were placed in within our childhood. Everyone's personality is made up of who they were in the past. So facing the parts of yourself that feel small and stuck is your liberation point. That's what my coaching work is all about, is getting out of old stories, getting out of old programs, getting out of old wounds, so that you can come into the voice of the soul. This is the exercise I want you to play with. When you are dealing with a story, when you're dealing with a story of fear or something that's holding you back from being in your highest potential, I want you to ask yourself, how does this feel in my body? And this is the practice. You close your eyes and you sit with the fear. You ask, what is the consistency of the fear? What is the color? What does this feel like? What does it look like? Is there any imagery connected to this? Is there any age of me connected to this? Sit with it, be curious with it, see what naturally comes up. Because through that, you can see what I would call a false self. This is a self that's connected to your identity that's not really you. It's not really you, but it's pretending to be you. It's pretending, it's acting like that's the safest choice for you to make, is to listen to the smaller voice, is to listen to the stagnant voice, the fearful voice. And once you can see, really detach from it and look at it directly, that is when you can see who you are beneath. Who are you beneath the story? Who are you beneath the story? That's what I'm interested in. You have to act in alignment with the highest version of you as much as possible, because you're responsible for the results that you create in your life. And however often you listen to yourself or however often you don't listen to yourself is up to you. So if you're gonna let your old stories block you, you gotta ask yourself why. What's underneath here? What is connected to this? And move towards love. You get to pivot. Anytime you notice you're in a story, you get to choose and move towards love. Move towards love. Move towards love. What can you do to move towards love? That's what I want you to sit with. Does that mean you need to change your habits? Does that mean you need to change your relationships? Does that mean you need to do inner child healing? I mean, inner child healing is what has literally shifted my life so much, because it really has helped me break free from the identities that I was given in childhood through my surroundings and who I thought myself to be, so that I can grow closer to the resonance of my soul, which is why I'm so passionate about sharing it with the world and creating this channel. And because I have found soul alignment through this inner work. It does not mean that life gets easier. It means that I know that I am right where I'm meant to be. And if you want to know that you're right where you're meant to be, doing what you're meant to be doing, this inner work is for you. So if you're drawn to that, if you're curious about that, if you're tired of feeling small and stuck, then reach out to me and I can help you get out in a practical, grounded way. Choose yourself, listen to yourself, love yourself, stop taking your own bullshit. Let's fucking go. All right?